Director's Take Retrospective from BlizzCon 2023. A little event happened 2 weeks ago. Wait, what? It did? And I was lucky enough to be part of it, and all of you were too. BlizzCon isn't just for those who attend the show in person, it's also a time when we get to connect with fans around the world and show off more of the game than we normally do. And this year, we even ran an event in-game with a playable version of our just announced hero, Mauga. Okay, I'm gonna stop trolling with this for a second. Big claps for this idea. Who came up with this one? Huge. This was very hype. Very hype. Hope they're gonna do this more in the future. I'd like to run through the show. This is partially a recap, a correction to misunderstandings around announcements we made, and a bit of a sentimental journey. If you're if you're not into that and just want the deets on Mauga changes, hey yo, skip to paragraph 3, don't worry, I won't mind. Let's start with Clash. We announced our next new game mode as well as one of the maps, Hanaoka, which will be part of its debut. Watching through some of the videos that people made off of our introduction to the mode, it was clear that I talked way too long about 2CP, but also felt like there was some confusion over match length. This has been one of the most difficult parts of the mode to solve. Traditionally, 5CP game modes has had edge cases where there was never a clear winner. Some games used Is this crossed? Used a phase like sudden death in order to rein in the game's length. We don't want to have matches that can go this long, so we've been experimenting with a scoring system which we alluded to at BlizzCon, as well as an alternate where the match ends after a set amount of time with the winner being decided by whoever is controlling more points of the map. We're still iterating here, but our goal is to have a game mode that moves back and forth across the map and also enforces a clear time limit. Honestly, I think that they will not disappoint with this because let's be real, chat. There will never be. Yeah, I removed the sassy mode. My bad. Goodbye. Thank you. There will never ever be a game mode that will be worse than 2CP. So whatever Blizzard can come up with, even if it's 7CP, 10CP, 15CP, or 20CP, I think they're in the clear. This being said, I'm more worried about the map design rather than duration of it. But push. And wait, the one that they just released, like Flashpoint, kind of grew on me recently. Kind of enjoy playing them. We'll see how it's gonna go. Let's talk Mauga. This year is so cool. We heard so much love for his art, his over-the-top personality, and his gameplay kit. After the trial, we also heard feedback that he felt pretty weak. What, did he? Yes, he did. Our stats show him a bit on the average to weak side, with him underperforming even more at higher skill tiers. We would like Mauga to feel strong at launch, so we'll be implementing a set of changes. Let me just amp this up a little bit so you can see the changes to his tuning at the start of Season 8. The goal will be to increase his survivability, make his damage against smaller targets a little more reliable, and reduce his damage output versus large targets like tanks. We're still a few weeks away from launch, so it's not that useful for me to go over the exact numbers, but here are the changes that we're looking at so far. Thank you. This is awesome communication. Let's see what they have in mind. Why are they giving out numbers? Replace a chunk of his health with armor. We're experimenting with 150 internally. Yes, he didn't have any shields or any armor, and he just could get, like, I think, not overhealth. I don't know exactly what's the name of it. I think it was overhealth, but 150 armor will make him tankier than before, obviously. Reduce the size of its head's hit volume. Which one? Increase the damage reduction on overrun. Originally it was at 30%. We're testing it at 50%. No. Also, this can no longer be interrupted by a hack. No. Increase the lifesteal on cardiac overdrive because it's support, not healer, and it's healer, not tank. There are quite a few changes in flight for his weapons. We're testing different spreads and firing rates when using both guns simultaneously, as well as different damage, ammo, and fall-off numbers. And as Rakan said during the BlizzCon panel, we will also make sure that the size of the guns are the same size as Tracer's hitbox. We'll have more details on those as they solidify. Okay, so we're gonna go over this in a second. Let's talk about the buffs. So, the buffs. Armor, good. This, interesting. Honestly, it was pretty easy to hit him. This, I'm a little bit scared. Lifesteal and cardiac overdrive. And weapons, sometimes it might not feel that responsive. His gun gameplay will feel a little bit better rather than just... Right now, it's going to make more sense. Love the changes. Love that they're being proactive about this. A little bit worried about the entire Overwatch meta revolving around stacking HP and also getting damage reduction, increasing damage reduction and stuff. It's gonna be too much, especially when you wanna queue for support and then you end up playing healer. Like, these changes definitely help you encourage a more heal-oriented playstyle to just pocket a lot of resources. But he's a cool hero, so we'll see how it's gonna feel. Now, the Mauga event was the first time we released the hero as a trial. We think it was a successful for a lot of reasons. We got a lot of great feedback from players, good data on the hero, and have enough time in advance to make a serious set of changes, as well as it was a really fun event for the game. We think that this could be a great template going forward, not only for heroes, but possibly for some of our other larger pieces of content. Again, I know I'm kind of like abusing the soundboard right now, but this was an absolutely amazing idea. This is not done sarcastically. I hope they plan on doing this, hopefully with every hero in the future, because this is a way to prevent the Lifeweaver incident when he was incredibly weak and we had no idea what controls we should use for him and stuff. This is super smart because you can just go over the data, see if you gotta tune the hero a little bit here and there, see the general feel of the hero, see if you can maybe, I don't know, change other than numbers, maybe change hitbox sizes and stuff. This is huge. This is huge. Absolutely loved it, and it was incredibly hype, and I adore that it was also for like a limited time. It was so smart. We came up with this. Should get a huge Christmas bonus. Okay. During BlizzCon, we talked about our clarity of vision for the future of Overwatch. Did you feel that downshift? Heads up. That's this piece getting a little more philosophical before it gets a little more sentimental. Overwatch is an intense and competitive multiplayer shooter. We have millions of players in our game every day and enjoying it, copium. And we'd like to not just provide more of that experience to them, but also improve it. When I use the term competitive, I don't mean playing ranked. Even quick play is demanding and sweaty. Can confirm, played quick play earlier. That intensity and fast pace are inherent to most modes in our game, and we love that. At BlizzCon, we talked about an overhaul to our competitive system coming in Season 9, with other updates such as wider group restrictions coming in subsequent seasons. Oh, wait. Okay, excited to see what's gonna happen. We're also working on updates to improve the experience in other parts of the game. For example, we're looking at ways of reducing the number of people leaving or sabotaging matches before deciding if we will actually work on our servers so that they do not crash and yoink away from all of the hard-earned SR through blood, sweat, tears, and sleepless nights that our players have grinded throughout time. Since the start of Season 7, the lever rate in quick play is down almost 20% in some game modes. Okay, we're also working on the way we backfill matches so players no longer enter a game with a few seconds left. Okay. Additionally, we're continually making improvements to our matchmaker, anti-toxicity, and anti-cheat efforts. We're also excited about running some experiments aimed at making the game more enjoyable to play. For instance, what would happen if spawn times were drastically reduced? Look for those to start in Season 8. If they want to bring this to rank, then this will be a huge change. Although, this sounds fun in quick play, when you don't want to have like that much downtime. Because they also did like, I think a couple of weeks ago, they introduced like a new system with if you die in a certain amount of time next to your teammates, you can spawn faster, I don't know, something like that. But spawn time is drastically reduced if you just want to have fun in game and chill and play some quick play. Could be an intriguing experiment. Now, at BlizzCon, our big announcements focus on the core of our game. This isn't to say that we aren't working to bring fun and novel modes and events to all of you. For example, we announced Hero Mastery Gauntlet at the show, and we also celebrated our K-pop event during BlizzCon. We have so much more of this in the works, some centered around PvP, some around PvE, some both, and some might be a little harder to categorize. We're excited for these modes and events, but didn't talk about them that much. I don't want any of you to get the wrong idea here. We're still committed to events like this, but we want these to be a surprisingly light moment for our players. I'm a fan of surprises. Good. One of the most emotionally satisfying parts of BlizzCon is talking to fans from around the world. A lot of you really love Overwatch. Wait, anyone in chat that loves Overwatch here? Tell me I'm a 7 heart if you love Overwatch. I love Overwatch. As well as other Blizzard games, and we all gather around in Anaheim to celebrate that passion. Talking to all of you and hearing your stories I forgot how to speak, and hearing your stories puts so much of what we do in perspective. It's easy to get lost in the details of game development or the partially anonymous feedback we get online, but listening to a story about how two people met in Overwatch, got married, and are now expecting their first child is a different thing altogether. A mother who has never played our game flew in from Texas to bring her son to the convention. A couple who bonded through Overwatch got engaged at BlizzCon. This show left me and so many others on the Overwatch team recharged, re-energized, and ready to dive back into the game and the universe that we love. It is a little ironic, but to me, it makes total sense that the show where we felt the love of our community is also the same show that reminded me of why I make games in the first place. I'm so grateful to all of you, and I can only hope that the energy and passion that we put into our game can be enough of a thank you. Thanks for reading, and we'll see you in game. That's so wholesome. That's so wholesome. This was an incredibly well-written blog post. My goodness. Whew. Wait, we have a chatting chatter here that... Actually, this isn't what ironic means. Perfect.